Hello everyone. Good morning students. Here Nilam Dalvi, your maths teacher from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Municipal English School welcomes you all to the online learning session of our maths subject. See children, in the last session we have learned the 12th topic of perimeter and area. And today we are going to learn a new topic. So I hope all are interested in learning the new concepts of today's new topic. So children, I am sharing the screen. You observe the screen carefully and try to understand the new concepts that we are going to learn together in today's topic. Okay, now I am sharing the screen children. Observe it carefully and try to understand the new concepts. Just give me a second. I'm sharing the screen. So here the screen is. See children, on the screen you can see a picture. Can anyone tell me what is the picture of?
Samosa.
Yes, it's a samosa. I hope all of you like to eat samosas, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and it is a morning time. It's a breakfast time. I also
Yes.
love to eat samosas.
Yes.
Now, what is this picture of?
A birthday cap.
Yes, it's a birthday cap. And this picture?
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Here there are two breakfast items. One was samosa and this one is sandwich. I hope you people like to eat sandwich also, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And here, what is this
Watermelon.
picture of? Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yes, it's a slice of watermelon, a healthy fruit. And see what it is?
Hanger.
Hanger. It's a hanger.
Hanger.
So children, you people are familiar with all these things which I have shown you on the screen. Can you tell me what is the shape of all these things?
Triangle.
Triangle. Yes,
Triangle.
this shape, these things are having triangular shape. But children, if you observe them carefully, you will notice that all the triangles are same or different?
Different.
Different.
Yes, they are different in respect of sides and angles. So children, there are different types of triangles which we see in the objects also and in the things that are around us. So there are different types of triangles. So now we will see the classification of triangles. The triangles are classified into two types. The firstly, it is classified on the basis of the sides. And secondly, it is classified on the basis of the angles. That means children, the triangles are classified on the basis of sides and they are classified on the basis of the angles. Okay. Now we will see how the triangles are classified on the basis of the sides. See, on the basis of the sides, triangles are classified into three types. In the first triangle, children, the triangle is having all the three sides congruent. So can anyone tell me a triangle whose all the three sides are congruent, what is its name?
Equalator.
It is equilateral triangle. Yes, very good. It's a equilateral triangle. So a triangle whose all three sides are congruent. Congruent means equal. It is known as equilateral triangle. See here, second triangle is there, whose only two sides are congruent. See, congruent is marked with that strips, okay, red color. So the second triangle, only two sides are congruent. Can anyone tell me what is this type of triangle?
Isosceles triangle.
Yes, it's a isosceles triangle. Very good. And see, this is the third type of triangle, whose not a single side is congruent. All three sides are different in the terms of measurement. And what is its type? What is the name of this triangle whose all the three sides are different in measurement?
Scalene triangle.
Yes, very good. That means you remember the concepts which you have learned in the previous grade. Okay. So the triangle whose all the three sides are different is known as scalene triangle. Now, children, we will see the triangles on the basis of angles. So on the basis of angles also, triangles are classified into three types. And the triangles are compared with 90-degree measurement. So in the first triangle, children, the measurement you can see is 110.
110 degree.
Yes, which is greater than 90 degree. 110 degree is greater than 90 degree. Can anyone tell me the triangle whose measure is more than 90 degree? What it is known as?
Obtuse angle triangle.
Obtuse angle
Yes,
triangle.
it is known as obtuse angled triangle because one of the angle is more than 90 degree. So it is known as obtuse angled triangle. See the second triangle, children. Can you see the measurement?
Yes.
The measurements are less than 90 degree. One angle is 50 degree, one is 60 degree, another is 70 degree. Means all the three angles of this particular triangle is less than 90 degree. Therefore, children, can anyone tell me what is this type of triangle known as?
Acute angle triangle.
Yes, acute angled triangle. Why it is known as acute angle triangle? Because
all angles are acute angle.
yes, because all angles are having less than 90 degree measure. So it is known as acute angle triangle. See the third triangle.
Right angle triangle.
Yes. Why it is known as right angle triangle, children?
Because it is have a completely 90-degree angle.
Yes, because it is having 90 degree measure. So the triangles whose measure is 90 degree is known as right angle triangle. So children, today we are going to learn more about right angle triangle in today's topic, Pythagoras theorem. So our today's topic is Pythagoras theorem. So let us learn more about right angled triangle. See, we call it a right angle triangle because it contains a right angle. We call this triangle as a right angle triangle because it contains a right angle. And the measure of right angle is 90 degree.
90 degree.
Yes. So these are the two properties of right angled triangle, that its measure is 90 degree. Okay. Now, how to identify a right angle triangle when the measurement is not given? When the specific measurement is not given as 90 degree, how we can identify it? See, we can identify the right angle triangle with the little square which is there in the triangle. So the little square in the triangle tells us that it is a right angle triangle. Okay. So children, just now we have seen if the measure is 90 degree, then we can tell that it is a right angle triangle. And if measure is not given and if square is given, then with the help of that little square also, we can say that it's a right angle triangle. Irrespective, children, one more thing you have to note. The two angles of the right angle are acute. But as one angle is 90 degree, so it is known as right angled triangle. Now, let us identify the right angle triangle from the given figures. Now, I will show you some figures, children. On the screen, you have to observe them carefully and you have to identify which is the right angled triangle. Okay. Are you ready, children?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. See, the screen is here. The first triangle is A, second is B, third one is C, fourth one is D, fifth one is E, and the last one is F. So
D and F.
observe them. Yes, very correct. So
B
the
and F.
triangles D and F are right angled triangle. Can anyone tell me why only D and F are right angled triangle?
Because there is little square.
Yes, because there is a little square. And one more thing is there, children.
And 90 degree.
Yes,
And its
and the measure
measures
is also
90
written.
degree.
Measure is also written. Square is also there and measure is also written. So the triangle D and triangle F, both these triangles are right angled triangle. And what about these three? What about these three and this
Means
fourth one?
acute angle triangle.
Yes, they are not. They are acute angle triangle. But as we don't have the perfect measure of the triangles, we can't say whether it is a acute angle or it is a isosceles. Okay. So
Yes, Miss.
these four are not right angled triangle.
Triangle.
Yes. Very good, children. You have done a great job of identify the correct right angle triangle. Now show me thumbs up, children. On the screen also you can share the thumbs up or you can show your own thumbs up also. Okay, very good, children. So children, see, when you show your thumbs up, what you notice?
Right
See your
angle
own
triangle.
thumb.
Right angle triangle.
Yes, your thumb also make a right angle triangle when we show the thumbs up. Okay. So when we show the thumbs up, it makes a right angle. Now let us learn some more properties of right angled triangle. So children, observe the screen very carefully and try to understand the new concepts that we are going to learn in our today's topic. Okay. So see, the measure of the right angle triangle is 90 degree and the side opposite to the 90 degree. See, this is the little square which is showing that the right angle triangle is 90 degree and the side which is opposite to that 90 degree is known as the hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Yes, I am repeating again, listen carefully. The side opposite to the 90 degree or to the right angle of the right angled triangle is known as the hypotenuse of the specific right angled triangle. Okay, and hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. Hypotenuse is the longest side. Okay, and see, there are other two sides also. So the sides of the triangle are having special names. So one name we have seen that it is a hypotenuse. Okay. And the other two sides of the right angle triangle are known as legs. See children, when we have learned the concept of perimeter and area, in that also we have learned the formula of area of right angled triangle. In that also we have seen the sides as base and height. So you can also call them as base and height, and you can also call them as legs. Okay. So the side opposite to 90 degree is known as hypotenuse and the two adjacent sides of 90 degree are known as the legs of right angled triangle. And don't forget that hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angled triangle. Let's move on. See, there is a relationship between hypotenuse and the two sides, and that relationship has been discovered by a great Greek mathematician, Pythagoras. The name of that Greek mathematician is Pythagoras, and on the screen you can see the picture of the great Greek mathematician. So the great Greek mathematician and a philosopher of 6th century has made a great contribution, children, in mathematics. He has discovered a lot of things. His method of teaching was also very, very popular, and the relationship that he discovered of Pythagoras, of hypotenuse and the two different sides of the right angled triangle is known as Pythagoras theorem. So the relationship between hypotenuse and two legs of the right angled triangle is discovered by Pythagoras, and so that property is known as Pythagoras theorem. Now let us see what is the Pythagoras theorem, or what is the relationship between hypotenuse and two adjacent sides of right angled triangle. Okay, children?
Yes.
See, here you can see a right angled triangle where C is the hypotenuse. Okay, C is the hypotenuse and B and A are the legs. You can also say that A is the base and B is the height of the right angle triangle. C is the hypotenuse, A is the base, and B is the height of the right angle triangle. Now, what our scientist has discovered, what our mathematician has discovered, that we will see. See, he has discovered the formula.
Hello, children. I think so. Teacher is out of network. Please wait for 2 minutes.
Miss, sound is not coming.
Ma'am, sound is not coming. Hello, Nilam ma'am.
Hello? Can you hear me, children, now?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
miss.
Okay, okay. I'm sharing the screen, children. Just give me a second. So, children, the Pythagoras, the great Greek mathematician, has discovered the formula c square equals a square plus b square. Where, children, we have seen that c square is nothing but the hypotenuse. C is the hypotenuse and A and B are the two legs of the right angle triangle. And the formula that the Greek mathematician has discovered was c square equals a square plus b square. C square is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equals base square plus height
Height
square.
square.
So this was the relationship between hypotenuse and other two adjacent sides of the triangle. I hope everybody has understood the relationship between hypotenuse and other two sides. All of
Yes,
you have
Yes,
miss.
understood?
miss. Yes, miss.
Now we will see. Now we will see how it is working. Okay, see on the screen you can see a triangle. It
Yes.
is a acute triangle or it is a right angle triangle, children?
Right angle
Right angle
triangle.
triangle.
Yes, absolutely right. That means you are attentive. So it is a right angle triangle. Can you tell me what is segment AC? It is a
5
base or it is
centimeter.
a hypotenuse?
Hypotenuse.
Yes. Why it is a hypotenuse, children?
Because base C and A has longest side.
AC is the longest side. Yes, it is correct. And what is the other reason because of which we are telling that AC is hypotenuse? See, I will tell you again. This is a right angle. This is a right angle. And the
Yes.
side opposite to right angle is known as hypotenuse. That means AC is opposite to the angle. It is opposite to the angle. And so AC is known as the hypotenuse. And here the measurement of AC is given 5 centimeter. And see, BC, or you can also say CD. The measurement of BC is given 4 centimeter. It is also a hypotenuse, na children?
Yes, miss.
BC
No,
is also a
it is
hypotenuse.
height. Height.
Yes, it is height. It is not the hypotenuse. Right angle is having only one hypotenuse. Okay.
Yes.
BC is not the hypotenuse. It is the height. Very correct. And one more side is there. AB. Can anyone tell me what it is? It is a base or it is a
Base.
height?
Base.
It is a base. And the measurement given of base is 3 centimeter. So now we are having the measurement of all the three sides of a triangle. Now we will place a square on the side of hypotenuse of 5 centimeter. Okay. We will also place a square in the same manner on the height of the triangle. And in the same manner, we will place a square on the side of 3 centimeter. Okay. So this square is of 3 centimeter. This square is of 5 centimeter. And this square is of 4
4
centimeter.
centimeter.
So now how many squares we are having, children?
3.
3.
3 squares. And what it is? In the center, which figure is there?
Right angle
triangle.
Yes, it is a right angle triangle. And as we have drawn squares on each side of the triangle, so the measure of this square is 5 centimeter, and this is 4 centimeter, and this is 3
3
centimeter.
centimeter.
Children, can you find out the area of each square? Can we find out the area of each square?
Yes.
What is the formula of area of square, children?
Miss, repeat.
What is the formula of area of square?
Side square.
Yes, the formula of area of square is side square. So, can anyone tell me what is the area of this square whose side is 5 centimeter?
10.
25 centimeter.
25 centimeter is the correct answer, and we will also clear the answer of 10 centimeter. Okay, children. See, it is side square. Side square means side times side. So, 5 square. See, I will show you. It is 5 square. So 5 square means 5 times 5. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25. And the child who told the answer is 10, you might have done child like this. 5 square means 5 times 2 equals to 10. So children, don't get confused between 5 square and 5 times 2. 5 square means 5 is coming 2 times. Okay. So 5 is coming 2 times. That means we will multiply 5 with 5. We will multiply 5 by 5, not 5 by 2. Okay. I hope the doubt is clear. Have you understood the difference between 5 square and 5 times 2?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay, children. So the area of the square 5 centimeter, whose side was 5 centimeter, is having 25 square centimeter. So we got the area of this square. Now 2 more squares are remaining. Who will tell me what is the square? What is the area of the square whose side is 4 centimeter?
16 centimeter. So,
Yes,
12
very good.
centimeter.
It is 16 square centimeter. We should not forget to write the unit square because we are finding the area. So the area of the square whose side is 4 centimeter is 16 square centimeter. Okay. Now how many squares are remaining?
1 square.
1.
1 square. And what is the side of the square?
9 square centimeter.
Children, listen carefully the questions. I asked you, what is the side of the square?
3 centimeter.
3 centimeter.
Yes, very good. The side of the square is 3 centimeter. And what is the area? 9 square centimeter. Yes. See, children, if you observe these things carefully, you will notice something. You will understand the relationship between hypotenuse and these two sides. Now let us see the relationship. Just now we have seen, we are just proving it, whether the formula derived is correct or not. See, 25 square centimeter, which is the area of the longest side. And what the formula is telling, hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. So that only we are seeing. Okay. So 25 square equals 16 square. That means the area of this square plus 9 square. 16 plus 9 is 25. That means the area of this square is equal to the area of other two squares. Okay. That means AC square equals BC square plus AB square. These are nothing but the sides, children. AC is the hypotenuse, BC is one side, and AB is the another side. Therefore, the formula derived is hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. Okay? I hope everybody has understood the relationship between hypotenuse and base and height.
Yes,
Okay.
miss.
Yes.
So what is the formula of Pythagoras theorem? See the screen and tell me.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square.
Yes. So the formula of Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. Now see, children, on the screen you can see a moving object. Okay. Observe it carefully and tell me what is happening. Think for a while and you tell me what is happening and what it is showing. Can you tell me what is happening? And what you are understanding from this? You can see water is there in the square boxes. One
Yes.
box is C
Yes.
square. The
C
another two boxes are B square and A square.
square.
Yes,
Then what
miss.
is happening?
When
B square
B
is
square fulls, the other two squares
Get filled
means
with the water.
if AC square is coming, then AB square and BC square are lowing because they are going into C
AB
square.
square.
Okay, okay.
and when
Huh.
C square fills fully, B square,
Yes,
A square, and B square not have, they are empty.
they are empty. Why they are empty? Because the
Because
total
full water
water.
goes in
C
C
square.
square.
Yes, that means the water that is contained in C square is totally distributed equally in B square and A square. And water is not there in C square. And same is happening when A square and B square boxes are throwing their water in C square. So the total amount of water in C square is equal to the amount of water of A square and B square. So we can also say that C square is equals to A square plus B square.
B square.
Okay. So this
Yeah.
also proves that C square is equals to A square plus B
B
square.
square.
Okay, children. Now let's move to the practice set 48. Are you ready for solving the sums?
Yes.
So let's move to the first question. So the very first question of our new practice set is, in the figure below, find the value of x. So children, we will be given some figures whose one side will be missing, and we are asked to find out the value, the length of that missing side. Okay, it might be a hypotenuse, it might be a base, or it might be a height. Two sides will be given and one will be missing, as there are three sides of a right angle triangle. Okay, are you ready to find out the lengths of the missing sides?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we will move on. See, you can see a right angle triangle. Children,
Yes,
I think that it is a equilateral triangle.
No.
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 Right angle
Here
triangle.
little square is there. Yes, here little square is there. So it is not a equilateral triangle. It is a right angle triangle. Yes. So the measure of M. What is the measure of the M? Angle M?
24 centimeter.
No. I'm not
Seven.
asking the measure of the length. I'm asking the measure of the angle. What is the measure of this angle? From the figure, what you can
90
understand?
degree. 90 degree.
90 degree.
Yes. Excellent, children. Excellent. So the measure of the angle M is 90 degree.
90 degree.
Yes. If the measure of M is 90 degree, children, what is Ln? It is the base or height?
Height. Sorry.
Hypotenuse.
Yes, it's the
Hypotenuse.
hypotenuse. Because it is just opposite to the 90 degree. Yes, it is opposite
Yes.
to 90 degree, and so it is known as the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle.
Triangle.
So the measurements are given. The length of LM is 7 centimeter and MN is 24. See children, here units are not given. Centimeter and meter is not given. Okay. So LM is 7 and MN is 24. And we are supposed to find out the hypotenuse. We are asked to find out the value of Ln. Okay. So we will start with the sum.
Yes.
So in triangle LMN, angle M is 90 degree. Angle M is 90 degree.
90 degree.
And as angle M is 90 degree, the side opposite to it is hypotenuse. Therefore, LN is hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Okay. And according to the Pythagoras theorem, what is the relationship between hypotenuse and two sides? Just now we have seen the formula. Can anyone tell me?
Hypotenuse
Hypotenuse
square is equal to base square plus height square.
Yes, excellent. Lovely children. So according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. See children, once we get hypotenuse, once we understood which is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, it is very, very easy to find out the base and height. Base is just on the floor. It is just lying on the floor. And height is a vertical line. Okay. It is a straight line. It is a vertical line. So hypotenuse equals base square plus height square. And in the right angle triangle, ln is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is ln, base is lm, height is mn. So length ln square equals length lm square plus length mn square. Now, can anyone tell me what is ln given?
17.
X. Very good. Somebody was telling 7 and immediately you rectified yourself. Very good. That means you are attentive. Very good, children. So it is x square equals 7 square plus 24 square. I think, children, listen carefully. Huh? I think the square of 7 is 14.
Yes.
No, 49.
No.
49.
49.
Listen now, children. Some are saying yes and some are saying no. So what to be done?
49.
49.
Now all are saying no. That means you are correct. 7 twos are or 7 sevens are, children?
7 sevens are.
49.
Yes. Lovely kids. Lovely. It is 7 sevens are. So 7 sevens are? 7 sevens are 14, right? 1 4 14.
No, 49.
49. Yes. X square equals to 49 and 24. 24s are. Means square of 24. It is 576. So x square equals 49 plus 576. Now we will do the addition. So x square equals to
625.
So this is our answer.
625.
Yes. So this is our answer, right, children?
625 square.
No, this is not our answer. We are asked to find out x. Now mute yourself. Now mute yourself. Okay, good. So, see children, we are asked to find out x. But here we got x square. And we are asked the value of x. Okay. Now see children, we have seen the algebraic expression where we are doing the left hand side equalizing with right hand side. When addition is there and when it is going to the another side, it is becoming subtraction. When multiplication is there and it is moving to the right hand side or left hand side, it is becoming division. In the same manner, here square is there. So to remove square, what we will do? We will put square root. Okay. So square root of x square equals square root of 625. Can anyone tell me what is the square root of 625? Which we have learned in 5th standard also. From 5th we are learning about square roots. Can anyone tell me what is the square root of 625?
Yes, miss.
Think for a while. Take your time to calculate, children.
Miss,
I will explain.
319, 625.
There is a difference between square and square root. See, observe here. The square of 7 is 49. The square of 7 is 49. And the square root of 49 is 7. That means we multiply 7 2 times, we get 49. And the square root of 49 is 7. So which number we have to multiply twice to get 625? Which number we will multiply 2 times to get 625? See, it is 25. 25 times 25 we get 625. Therefore, the root of 625 is 25. Understood? See, children, the square of 7 is 49 and the root of 49 is 7. By multiplying which number 2 times we get 49? By multiplying 7. Okay. In the same manner, the root of 625 is 25. By multiplying 25 2 times, we get 625. So 25 is the square root of 625. Therefore, the value of x is 25 units. See, children, in the question centimeter, meter, or inches, no units were given. Therefore, we have written here units. Okay. So, the value or the length of ln is 25 units. Let us move to the next sum. See, on the screen, you can observe a figure. Can you name the right angle triangle which is shown?
PQR.
What is the name of the right angle triangle?
PQR.
Yes, it is PQR. And as Q is 90 degree, the side opposite to it, that is PR, is the hypotenuse. Now let us see whose measurements are given and whose length we have to find out. PR is given 41. That means hypotenuse is given.
पीयूष भाई को उठा कर बोलो बेड पर करने को और आप बिस्तर शुरू करो.
PQ is 9. And we have to find out the length of QR.
Height.
Okay. Yes, very good. Height. We are supposed to find out the length of the height. And the height is QR. So solution. In triangle PQR, angle Q is 90 degree. Hence, PR is hypotenuse. And according to the Pythagoras theorem, children, can you tell me what is the formula of Pythagoras theorem?
Square is equal to base square plus height square.
Yes, excellent. It is hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. Now, what is hypotenuse here? PR.
41.
And the base. Yes, 41. First, we will write the name of the segments and then we will substitute the values. Okay, children?
Yes, miss.
See, the hypotenuse is PR and the base is PQ and the height is QR. As the value given is PR is 41, PQ is 9 and QR is X. So we have substituted the values and the
Yes,
square of
miss.
41 is 1681
81.
equals 81 plus X square. Now see, children, we have to find out the value of this variable. So what we will do? We will keep these numbers on the left hand side and the variable on the right hand side. This also we can do. And one more thing we can do is that we can take the variable on the left hand side and we can keep these numbers on the right hand side. Okay. So 1681, as 81 is having positive sign. Children, the signs are to the left hand side of the numbers. Remember, 81 is having positive sign because it is not having any sign. So minus 81 because it is changing its place. Earlier it was in the right hand side. Now it is coming to the left hand side. So it will become minus 81 equals x square as it is. So after doing subtraction, we will get 1600. So what is the square root of 16? 16?
What?
Somebody told.
4.
What is?
Yes, it is 4. But here in the question, it is 1600. So it will be 40.
400.
Okay. No 400. If we multiply 400, children, we will get 4 zeros. Wait, I will show you. With a small example, we will see. See, when we multiply 10 2 times. So what is the
Yes.
answer that we get? We get 100, right?
Yes.
Huh. In the same manner, if we will multiply 400, if we will multiply 400 by 400, we will get 4 zeros, children. The answer will become 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros we will get. But
Yes,
here only 2 zeros are there. Yes.
40.
Yes, it will be 40.
40.
Okay, it will be 40. So the root of 1 minute. So the root of 1600 is 40.
40.
Therefore, children, the value of x is 40 units. Okay.
Yes, miss.
Now let us move to the next sum. Observe the screen carefully. Observe the figure and understand which is the hypotenuse, which is the base, which is the height, and what we are asked to find out. So, who will tell me what is the hypotenuse?
E and F.
I think DF is the hypotenuse.
No,
No,
EF.
EF is the hypotenuse 17.
Array, I thought it is DF. I was
No.
wrong. It is EF.
It
Yes,
is
you are right. It is EF. I was mistaken. I thought it is DF. It is
No.
EF because EF is opposite to this. Okay,
DF
okay.
is
I got
base.
cleared. Yes, yes. It is EF. So 17 is the hypotenuse. One more thing is there, na children? It is the longest side. That also I have to remember that it is the longest side. Now I got clear. Now I will not forget that the longest side is known as the hypotenuse. I will not forget now. So the values are given in triangle EDF. Angle D is 90 degree. Therefore, side EF is the hypotenuse. And according to Pythagoras theorem, yes, I also remember the formula. But who will tell me?
Hypotenuse
Hypotenuse
square plus
square
base
is
square
equal to base square plus
Yes,
height
plus
square.
height square.
yes, here is the formula. So before substituting the values, we will write the name of the segments. So EF square equals ED square plus DF square. And now it is the time to substitute the numbers. Okay. Oh, here the numbers are substituted. The value of EF is 70, ED is X, and DF is 8. So the square of 17, that means 17 17s are 17 times 17. It is 289. And 8 8s are 64.
64.
Okay. Now again, variable along with variable coefficient is there. So we have to bring this number to the left hand side, or we can also put this number to the right hand side. But we have to put the numbers together and later at one side. Okay. So we have taken this 64 as here. Array children, I think that here plus should be there, na? 289 plus 64 or 289 minus 64 is correct. I am little confused. Yes, minus. Because 64 is changing its place. है ना? 64 is changing its place. Earlier it was at right hand side. Now it has come to the left hand side. And x square is at its own place. So therefore 225 equals x squared. Can anyone tell me by multiplying which number 2 times we get 225? What is the root of 225? Can you tell me what is the square of 12, children? Okay, here we will see.
15. 15.
Yes, excellent. It is 15. 15. So 15 is the number whom we multiply 2 times, we get 225. So the length ED is 15 units. Now children, it is the time to move to the word problems. See, the word problem is there on the screen. In the right angled triangle PQR, angle P is 90 degree. If length PQ is 24 centimeter and length PR is 10 centimeter, we are supposed to find out the length of segment QR. So here, right angle triangle is there, where P is 90 degree. It is marked with the square, and PQ is 24, PR is 10. And we have to find out the value of QR. So which formula we can use, children?
Hypotenuse square.
And what is the formula known as? What is the formula known as?
Pythagoras
Yes,
theorem.
it is a,
Pythagoras.
yeah, correct. It's a Pythagoras theorem. Yes. So in triangle PQR, angle P was 90 degree. And as P is 90 degree, QR is the hypotenuse. So by using Pythagoras theorem, the formula of Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. And as P is 90, QR is hypotenuse. So we will write the lengths. We will write the segments. QR is the hypotenuse, PR is the base, and PQ is the height. Now we will substitute the values. QR is given X. That means the value of QR is not given. PR is 10 and PQ is 24. Can anyone tell me what is the square of 10? It is very easy. 10. What is the square of 10? 10 tens are.
100.
Yes. When zeros are there, it is very easy to multiply. We just have to add the number of zeros. Okay. So QR square equals 100 plus 576.
676.
Yes. It is 676. Therefore, x square equals 676. And to remove square, what we will do? We will put square root on both the sides. To remove this square, we will put square root on both the sides. So square root of x square equals square root of 676. And the answer is 26 centimeter. Yes, the answer is 26 centimeter, which is the square root of 676 centimeter. See, third question is there on the screen. Can anyone read the question?
Miss, can I read? In the right angle triangle, angle LMN is equal to angle M is equal to 90 degree. If angle LM is equal to 12 centimeter and angle LN is equal to 20 centimeter, find the length of segment MN.
See children, L stands for length. And this is the sign of angle. Okay, this is the sign of angle. And here L means length, length of the side. I will read the question. You listen carefully. Okay. In the right angle triangle, this is a triangle. Sign for triangle. LMN, angle. This is angle. Angle M is 90 degree. This is a sign of angle, and this is a sign of triangle. If length, L stands for length. Length LM. We can also say length of segment LM equals 12 centimeter and length of segment LN is 20 centimeter. Find the length of segment MN. So here children, L stands for length and this is the sign of angle and this is the sign of triangle. Okay? Okay children? Is it
Yes,
clear?
yes, miss.
And angle is denoted with 3 letters or 1 letter. And segment is denoted with 2 letters.
2 letters.
So here is the diagram of LMN. Here the figure is of right angle triangle where M is 90 degree which is shown with 90 degree. Okay. And it is pointed with the square where LM is 12 centimeter. Children, why we have written 12 here? Because in the question it is given. Okay. By looking in the question, we are just putting the values. And LN is 20 centimeter. And we are supposed to find out the length of segment MN. Okay. Now it is the time to start with the solution. So in triangle LMN, M is 90. Therefore, side LN is the hypotenuse. First, we will put the formula. Then we will write the name of the lengths or sides. And after this, we will substitute the values. Ln is 20 square. Lm is 12 plus Mn. Mn is not given. So when the number is having 0 children, it is very easy to find out the square. The square of 2 is 4 and 0 will come 2 times. Okay. So Lm square equals 20 square minus 12 square. As we have put this Lm in the left hand side and the numbers together in the right hand side. So Lm square equals to 400 minus 144. And after subtracting, we will get 256. So length Mn square is equals 256. And to get the value of Lm, as Lm is having square, to remove the square, we will put square root on both the sides.
16.
So, square root of Mn equals square root of 256.
16.
Somebody told me, I
16.
heard that. Yes, the square root of 256 is 16. Therefore, the length of the segment Mn is 16 centimeter. So, one more word problem is there. But children, here some difference is there. Earlier, the sides were given. But here, ladder is given, window is given. Let us read and understand what is the question about. Okay. Can anyone read?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Read.
the top of
The top
a
of-
ladder of length 15 meter reaches a window 9 meter above the ground. What is the distance between the base of the wall and that of the ladder?
Yes, base. The word base is familiar with us, right? Base, that
Yes.
means it is related to right angled triangle. The top of the ladder. See, here the ladder is there and window is there. The top of the ladder reaches a window. The top of the ladder reaches the window, which is 9 meter above our ground. And we are supposed to find out the distance between the base of the wall and that of the ladder. So this distance we are supposed to find out. And what is given? The length of the ladder is given and the distance of the window from the ground is given. Okay. So the ladder is 15 meter in length and the distance between the ground and the window is 9 meter. And we are supposed to find out the distance between the base of the wall and that of the ladder. So children, if you observe this figure carefully, you can see a right angled triangle. So when right angle triangle is there, the Pythagoras theorem is there to help us out. So B is the 90 degree. So it is a right angle triangle. We will also name the other sides to solve the sum. Okay. So let us consider that AC is the hypotenuse and B is the right angle of this particular figure. Okay. So with the help of this, we can also find out the value of BC. Okay. We got AC, that means hypotenuse is there. Hypotenuse is there and height is there. AB, height is there. And we are supposed to find out the BC. Okay. Now see the solution. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Therefore, AC is the hypotenuse. And according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square, where AC square equals AB square plus BC square. And we will substitute the values. After substituting the values, we will get 15 square. We will get 15 square equals 15 square equals length BC square plus 9 square. The square of 15 is 225 equals length BC square plus square of 9 is 81. Again, we will keep the numbers in one side and the letter in another side. So 225 minus 81 equals length of BC square. After subtracting, we will get 144 equals length BC square. Now we have to remove square. So for removing square, what we have to put on both the sides? To remove this square, what we have to put on both the sides?
Square root.
We have to put, yes, we have to put square root on both the sides. After putting square root, it will become square root of 144 equals square root of length BC square. Okay, now square will go and what will remain? BC equals to the root of 144 is 12. Therefore, the distance between the base and the wall of the ladder is 12 meter. Okay, children?
Yes, miss.
Okay. I hope everybody has understood the word problems of practice set 48.
Yes, miss.
Now, children,
Yes, miss.
yes. Now, children, we will move to the another concept. Okay. So, the another concept is Pythagorean triplet.
Triplet.
Yes. Are you familiar with the word triplet? What do you understand by this word?
Triplet means triple.
Triple. Yes, very good. Triplet means triple. Triple means how many times?
Three times.
3 times. Here you can see 3 cute birds also. So triple means 3 times. And you can see the numbers, children.
Yes,
2,
miss.
4,
Yes.
7.
2, 4,
Yes.
7.
2 for
Yes.
7.
So children, Pythagorean triplet is nothing but relationship between 3 numbers. Relationship between 3 numbers, which depends on Pythagoras theorem. Okay.
Yes.
Now let us understand the concept of Pythagoras triplet in detail. See, we will understand this concept through an example. See, the example is here. 7, 24 and 25. Here 3 numbers are there. 7, 24 and 25. As we have seen, hypotenuse is the longest side. So which is the biggest number, children?
25.
Yes, 25 is the biggest number. First, we will see whether the above numbers form a Pythagorean triplet. In Pythagorean triplet, we have to see that whether the numbers, these numbers, whether they make a Pythagorean triplet or not. for which we have to find out the squares of each of the numbers. See, the square of 7 is 49, the square of 24 is 576, and the square of 25 is 625. So among these three, as you told me, 25 is the biggest number. That means it is the hypotenuse. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And the other two numbers are the legs.
Legs.
That means base and height. Yes. So 625 equals 500 and this 49
Plus
plus
576.
576. Just add and tell me whether these numbers get 625 or different number.
Yes, 625.
Yes. So after adding, we will get 49 plus 576 is equal 625. Therefore, children, both the sides are equal. That means the sum of the sum of the squares of these two numbers is equal to the sum of the bigger number. That means these numbers, this pair of number, this triplet is known as a Pythagorean triplet. Therefore, 7, 24 and 25 is a Pythagorean triplet. Understood, children? How to find out or how to check whether a number is a Pythagorean triplet or not?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now, what the Pythagorean triplet says, from this what we have seen, the square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers. Then the three numbers form a Pythagorean triplet. Okay. See, I will repeat again, children. The square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers. Then the three numbers form a Pythagorean triplet. Now let us solve the sums based on Pythagorean triplet. Find the Pythagorean triplets from among the following set of numbers. Set of numbers will be given and we have to check whether it is making a Pythagorean triplet or not. 3, 4, 5. First we have to see which is the bigger number.
5.
Yes. So 5 square equals 4 square plus 3 square.
नहीं डाले
So
हैं
what is the square of 5?
25.
आराम से डाल उसको, खराब नहीं करना है, मर मर जाएगा।
पहले बात को पढ़ ले तब डाल।
Children, when you are giving the answer, just unmute that time. Ideally mute yourself. Okay.
मारूंगा एक दिन तो फिर मर जाएगा।
So 5 square equals 4 square plus 3 square. So the square of 5 is 25. The square of 4 is 16. And the square of 3 is 9. Just take time, children, and just add these two numbers and check whether we get the answer as 25 or 30. What is the answer of this? I am also adding, but I am not getting the answer. Can anyone help me in getting the answer?
25.
Yes, the answer is 25. That means the sum of these two squares, the sum of the square of these two numbers is equal to the square of the biggest number. Okay. Therefore, 3, 4, 5. It makes a Pythagorean triplet. Therefore, 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet.
Pythagorean triplet.
Now this sum you will solve and you will tell me. 9, 40 and 45. So which is the biggest number?
41.
41 is the biggest number. So biggest number, that means it is a hypotenuse. Okay. So 41 square equals 40 square plus 9 square. Tell me what is the square of 41? Take while and do the multiplication and tell me.
Miss, repeat the question.
Find out the square of 41.
What
is this?
1681.
100.
Yes, excellent. The square of 41 is 1681. And the square of 40 is 1600. Plus the square of 9 is, see children, after giving your answer, you can use. The square of 9 is 81. So 1681 equals 1600 plus 81.
Yes.
And here
Yes.
1681 is equals to 1681. Therefore, 9, 40 and 41 is a Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Now see children, here there are some sums and this is your homework. Very easy homework for today. You just have to check whether these numbers make Pythagorean triplet or not. Take the screenshot or you can mark in your textbook also. Practice set 41, second, third, fourth and sixth sum. These are your homework. Take the screenshot or you can note it down in your textbook also.
Done.
All have noted?
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay, children. Okay. Now, see, we have seen the Pythagoras theorem. We have seen the Pythagorean triplet also. So, from that Pythagorean triplet, we will learn one more thing. And that you have to keep in your mind. See the numbers which are making Pythagorean triplet. The sides which are making Pythagorean triplet are making a right angled triangle. If the lengths of the sides of a triangle form a Pythagorean triplet, then the triangle is a right angled triangle. Okay. If the numbers are making Pythagorean triplet, then the same Pythagorean triplet, the same triangle is known as a right angled triangle. Okay. Because it is proving the formula of hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. That is why the Pythagorean triplet is also a property of Pythagoras theorem. So here, there are some sides given and from the sides, we have to check whether it makes a right angled triangle or it does not make a right angled triangle. Okay, children?
Yes, miss.
So, the sides are 8, 15 and 17. Children, tell me which is the biggest number?
17.
17.
Yes,
And
17 is the
17 is the
biggest number.
hypotenuse.
And 17 is the hypotenuse also.
Hypotenuse also.
By solving the sum as we have solved in Pythagorean triplet, in the same manner we have to solve and we have to check whether the square of the biggest number is equal to the square of other two numbers. Okay. And if it is equaling, at that time we can say that it is a right angled triangle. So 17 square equals 15 square plus 8 square. If the square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the squares of other two numbers, then we can say that it is a Pythagorean triplet also, and we can also say that it is making a right angled triangle. Okay, children?
Yes, miss.
So the square of 17 is 289.
89.
The square of 15 is 225.
25.
Yes.
64.
And the square of 8 is 64.
64.
Yes. So 289 equals 289.
89.
Therefore, it is a right angle triangle. Hope you understood.
Yes.
New concept we have seen in Pythagoras theorem. First was Pythagorean triplet, and second we have seen if
Right
it is
angle
making a
triangle.
Pythagorean triplet, then it is making a right angle triangle. Yes. Yes. The another sides are here. 11, 12 and 15. So which is the hypotenuse? 12.
15.
Acha, 12 is not there. Okay.
No.
Why 12 no? Because 12 is the bigger number, but it is not the biggest number. So 15 square equals 12 square plus 11 square. It will be 225 equals 144 plus 121. Just check, children, whether it is making a Pythagorean triplet. Just check by
No.
adding these two numbers.
No, this is not the right angle triangle.
It is
No.
not a right angle triangle
Right angle triangle.
because the sum of these two numbers is not equal to 225. Yes, because the sum of these two numbers is not equal to 225. Therefore, children, it is not a right angled triangle. Now, let's see another sum. This sum is with decimal point. Okay.
Yes.
So, which is the biggest number?
1.7.
Yes, 1.7 square equals 1.6 square plus 1.5 square. And here the squares are. Now just do the addition and check whether it is making a right angle triangle or not. The square of 1.7 is 2.89. The square of 1.6 is 2.56. And the square of 1.5 is 2.25. So it is not equal. The left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore, it is not making a right angle triangle. Yes. Now take down your homework, children. Take the screenshot. Or eitherly you can mark it in your textbook also.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now it is the time for quiz. Yes. All are ready?
Yes,
Now we will
miss.
check how much you have understood. Okay. So here the first question is, what is the name of the longest side of the right angle triangle?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, but I can see three spellings.
Option number D.
C or D?
Option number
D.
Option number D.
Yes, option number D. Yes, the answer is very correct. Wonderful, children. See the second question. The Pythagorean theorem only works on which triangle?
Right angle
Triangle.
Yes, excellent. The answer is correct. It is a right angle triangle. Third question. Does an 8, 15, 16 triangle have a right angle? Whether it makes a right angle triangle, children?
No, miss.
No.
No.
Okay, let us check. So the square of 16 is? The square of 16 is 256. The square of 8 is 64. And the square of 15 is 225. And when we add 64 plus 225, we get 289. Therefore, children, 256 is not equal to 289. Therefore,
Hello, teacher.
हाँ बेटा,
Hello, teacher.
हाँ बेटा, hello.
320 आंसर टीचर
हाँ हाँ बोलो ना बेटा, मेरी आवाज आ रही है बेटा? कैन यू हियर मी?
यस
Okay, okay. What you wanted to say? Okay. Let us move to another question. Which set of dimensions is a Pythagorean triplet? So which numbers makes a Pythagorean triplet? 6, 8, 10 or 10, 15, 18 or 15, 25, 30 or 18, 24 and 27? Take your time for calculation, children. You have to find out whether these numbers, which of these following options makes Pythagorean triplet. You have to check it by taking the square of 10. 10 square equals 8 square plus 6 square. Anybody get the answer? You are trying, children?
Yes, miss.
Okay, okay. Try. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, huh? I will help you out. I hope all are trying. You need my help? See the screen, children? I'm giving you a hint. A hint is there, children, on the screen. In Pythagorean triplet, the square of the biggest number is equal to the sum of the square of other two numbers. Just now we have seen, children. The hint is there on the screen.
Yes, miss.
You got the answer?
Yes, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and 10 centimeter.
Okay, okay.
Option number A.
I think, yes, very correct. Very correct. So
Yes,
the option is, okay.
Option number A.
So 100 equals 64 plus 36 equals 100. That means the option is first. Let's move to the fifth quiz question. Which number completes the Pythagorean triplet? So which number we have to put over here? 18, 20, 25 or 30? See, which number will complete this Pythagorean triplet? 16 dash 34. So here all the numbers are small, children. That means 34 is the hypotenuse.
Yes,
So
miss.
34 square equals 16 square plus this. So which will be this number? 18, 20, 25 or 30? Can I give you hint?
Answer is 30.
Answer is 30. Excellent. Answer is 30.
30.
See, the square of 34 is 1156 and the square of 16 is 256. So 1156 minus 256 we get 900 and the root of 900 is 30. Okay. The last question of the quiz is here. If the right angle triangle has a side A, B 5 centimeter and B as 12 centimeter, what is the side of hypotenuse?
25.
And the options are here.
9, 6. Option number C, 39. Sorry, 13.
Option
13.
13.
Yes.
Option number 3, C, 13. Yes, the answer is correct. X square equals to 144 plus 25. 144 is the square of 12 and the square of 5 is 24. When we add these two terms together, we get 169 and the root of 169 is 13. Now, can anyone tell me what is the formula for Pythagorean theorem?
Hypotenuse
square is equal to base square plus height square.
Yes, yes.
Option number
yes,
A.
that is correct. Yes, option number A. Correct,
A.
children. Yes. See, if three sides of the right triangle are 50, 40 and 30, very easy question. Which side is
50.
the hypotenuse?
50.
Yes, excellent. 50 is the hypotenuse because it is the longest side.
Miss,
हाँ हाँ बेटा,
is not screenshot system. Then how can I do the homework?
you can note the homework in the textbook now. The sums given for the homework are from textbook only. Practice set 48 and 49.
Okay.
मिस
Is the
48 पे
triangle-
करना है होमवर्क पे.
हाँ, the sums I had told you ना, the numbers, the number
Yes.
of the sums.
होमवर्क में करना है क्या?
सॉल्व करना है क्या होमवर्क में?
हाँ, you have to solve. Practice set 48 and 49.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this triangle a right triangle? One side is 10 centimeter and the hypotenuse is 26 and the
No.
height is 20.
Yes, yes,
No.
yes.
Okay.
No.
You can check the answer. The square of 26 is 676. The square of 24 is 576 and the square of 10 is 100. Therefore, 676 is equals to 676.
Okay.
Therefore, it is a right angle triangle.
Triangle.
Okay. Thank you, children, for attending the session and giving prompt answers. I hope you all understood the topic and the concepts that we have learned in today's session.
Yes, miss. Thank you, miss.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, miss. Bye.
Bye, children.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nilam teacher, for taking two sessions together. It was really wonderful.
Bye, Miss.